Like anything in Photoshop, there are a number of ways to place a texture overlay over an image. When I first started using textures, I thought the only way to add a texture was as a finishing touch, but you can use textures anywhere in your workflow. I will share two techniques with you and share examples of how I have used textures to create images in my workflow. Let's have some more fun. I'm at the stage in my workflow where I want to add a texture to this photo to give it an art look. This technique was the first way I learnt how to place a texture overlay over a photo. I've already opened up the texture I want to use, and now I have to select the texture, copy it, and then paste it over on my photo. Let me show you how. I'm going to come up to the tab here where it says Copper Magic, and this is a texture that I've chosen. I love the warm, rich colours and tones, and also to the grungy look and a tactile appearance, and I think it will work well over the sunflower photo. What I'm going to do is select the texture, and I'm going to do Control A on the keyboard, or you can go up to Select and select all. Once I've done that, I'm going to do Control C, which is copy. Then I'm going to come over to my sunflower photo and do Control V as a paste. Now what I need to do is size that to cover the photo, so I'm going to go to the Action panel and click on the Transform tool. Shortcut key is Control T. I'm going to just size it up to cover that photo. Click on the tick. Now I'm going to use a blend mode. I'm going to come over to the blend modes, and the one that I like, which will work, is Color Burn. And it's changed the photo completely. It's given a real art look. It's rich in its colours, and it just brings out that sunflower. I can play with the opacity. I could also choose another blend mode. If I went darken, multiply, you can see which ones work. Linear burn. Now linear burn can work with a drop of the opacity. But when you start to drop that, you lose that rich, vibrant colour. So I'm going to come back and choose Colour Burn, and I'll put that right up to 100%. Now what I'm going to do is share another technique that you can use to add a texture overlay over to this photo. The next technique that I'll share with you is called Place Embedded. What I'm going to do is come up to File, and then I'll go Place Embedded. Now what I need to do is navigate to where I've got the textures, and I've already set this up as a folder. Now what I'm going to do is choose a neutral color texture. It's not so much about the texture I'm choosing, it's more about the technique to use to put a texture overlay. Once I've clicked on the texture I want, I'll click on Place. What you'll find then is it puts it automatically into the transform box, and I just need to size to position that over my photo. And I'll just move those handles. I suggest that you get the corner ones, not the ones in the middle. And I'm going to click on Tick. I'll go to Blend Mode. This is where you experiment. I'll go Darken, Multiply, Color Burn, Linear Burn. Let's go down to Overlay or even Soft Light. But the one that I like, I think is Darken. Just check with Multiply. No, I do like Multiply. And I'm going to just drop that down a little bit on the opacity. Let's turn that layer off and on. And by choosing that texture, it's just changed the colours and the look of the image subtly. But it's more about the technique, which is Place Embedded, where you go File, Place Embedded, navigate to where you've got your texture, and then place it and reposition and size it over your photo. They're the two ways that I use in my workflow to place a texture over a photo.